I'm excited, dude. I'm excited for everything. I'm excited that you are here with me tonight. Yeah, you know, we actually like to start the show off with a little segment called "What are you geeking about?"
It's Gaggle of Geeks. What are you geeking about?
Yeah, buddy. Deuce, what are you geeking about?
Oh, Lord. I mean, right now I'm really excited for Black Widow coming out.
You haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen it yet. I've got tickets for Sunday to go see it on the IMAX.
Ooh.
Right? So that's the nice part of living. There's an IMAX theater like 15 minutes from me. So, like, anything I see in IMAX, I just went and saw the Fast and Furious 9 in IMAX, and I saw the Birds of Prey last year in IMAX, and getting ready for the Jurassic Park IMAX experience. But I also just found out they put a 4DX theater down the street from me. So,
okay, so what is 4DX?
So 4DX is this, like the megaplexes in Salt Lake have the moving seats, but this has like the moving seats. It has smells piped in. It has fog piped in. It has water effects. It's like if you're watching like the Fast and the Furious, not only is the seat moving, but you're getting like tire smell and like heat from explosions, and like it's extra sensory. And I'm just like, okay, this might be a little bit much, but I gotta try it at least once.
I like that experience. That smells fun. That sounds fun. Dude, the only smell experience I have was we went to, I want to say it's Disneyland, but might be like the off branch of that, whatever it was. I think it was Disneyland. But they had like a Bug's Life kind of a thing going on, and you could smell stuff in the theater, and like you could feel creepy crawlies crawling on your leg or whatever. But I don't know. I kind of want to experience that for a movie, dude. Like the more immersive a movie can be, the more exciting it can be. You know what I mean?
Well, you just got to come visit, and we'll take you to a 4DX movie.
I know, dude. I have so much vacation to kill too. The perks of doing the 9 to 5 job is like how much vacation you get.
Right. That's one thing that like COVID has kind of changed in the freelance world. Is now there's a lot of jobs where like they're just like, as long as you're in the continental U.S., we don't care where you are. And I'm like, okay, I can deal with this. Like, just pick up and travel for a little bit and be like, yeah, I'm just going to work during the day and see a new city at night, or vice versa. And
so because you are based out in California, are the theaters there bigger than what they are in Utah? Just because I only ask that because California is like the movie place, so like, do they embrace that culture?
Yeah, it's really nice because it's kind of like anything. Like you've got the huge theaters where it's like 200-300 people theaters. It's like you step in and it's almost too much to handle. But then you've got the teeny little theaters. Even the AMC, they have just these teeny little like 50-person theaters. But you've got a lot of more art house theaters, and there's just a lot more theaters around here. Like up 15 minutes from us, there are 3 theaters within a block of each other. So like the 16 big theater, the 8 smaller theater, and a 6 tiny theater.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
When I visit LA or California again, I don't know if it'll be LA. I don't know, dude. I've never been to LA, but I have like a love-hate relationship with LA, even though I've never been there. So I don't feel like I could really talk shit on it without having been there.
I was the same way for a long time. My roommate was from Oxnard, which is like 20 minutes from LA. And I would always sit and talk shit and be like, I'm never going to LA. LA's the worst. LA's so gross. It's full of disgusting people. And then finally I get here and I'm like, I love this city. This is my favorite city I have ever been in. It's my favorite city I've ever lived in. Like every day is a new adventure. I just love it here. It's like, okay, I shouldn't have talked shit for all those years because I didn't know.
Well, I mean, because like, you've told me some of your experiences, and dude, I'm jealous. And here's the thing too. I have you on the west side, but I also have friends going to the east side, to like Georgia and stuff. Yeah. And seeing what they've been working on, I'm just like, dude, Salt Lake is like just super missing out, it seems. Unless you know how to be in,
Yeah, I mean that's anywhere though. It's all about making opportunities for yourself too.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you are. It's finding those people that share that same passion and just being like, hey, let's do a thing. Let's make some cool shit and see where it takes us.
I agree, man. Well, what is that all you've been geeking about? Or has it been a little bit more?
The things I geek about are things that nobody else is interested in. Like I watch nothing but game shows and Impractical Jokers 99% of the time. Like I love game shows. They are my favorite thing to watch because it's just I don't have to think. I can just put it on. I can work in the background. I can just be entertained. There's no story to follow.
Dude, Impractical Jokers is probably the greatest show to have on in the background because when you tune in, you know what's going on, and you just want to see the result. Like it just, it captures you within like 5 seconds of like putting your eyes on the screen. You know.
Well, it's just so much joy. Like I feel like the last year has just been so full of negativity and people being stuck and sad. It's like I could just tune into this show that even everybody on the show is just laughing and having fun. And I'm like, yeah, I need this.
Yeah, there's some awful stuff on there. I caught up finally because of HBO Max, so I'm finally caught up with everything. I haven't seen any of the new season, but judging from like their social media posts, it's
oh, the new season's been amazing.
That's what it looks like. I'm just like, I don't have cable TV, so. But what I have been geeking about, and this might surprise you, I've never seen Fire in the Sky until this last weekend.
Oh, gotcha. I haven't seen it since it came out.
Yeah, it came out in 1993. It's based on an alien abduction that happened in the 1970s, if I'm not mistaken. Travis Walton is the guy who got abducted. Dude, it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's cheesy 90s for sure, but I was really into it, and it got me to actually branch out and do more research into this guy's story.
Yeah.
And he was recently on Joe Rogan's podcast back in January.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and so I was listening to that, and just like hearing his experience and like seeing how much changed from his story from like the Hollywood story, because you know Hollywood's gonna be Hollywood. They're gonna change stuff for whatever reason.
Never,
right?
Every docudrama is 100% accurate and not exaggerated one iota ever.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's been fun. It's been fun looking into that. It's been fun looking at like other alien stories. Would definitely recommend it. But other than that, I also got some new lights that I'm playing out with for a future vlog. That's been kind of fun.
Nice.
So, that was hard. I spent like 3 hours trying to figure it out and like sweating my ass off because I thought I was going to film that night.
Mm-hmm.
And so I turned off the air conditioner, you know, for sound. But by the time I turned my air conditioner back on after 3 hours of playing with the lighting, and like I decided not to film that night just because, you know, come back at it with fresh eyes, which I'm glad I did because I actually changed some stuff the next day. But by the time I turned my air conditioner back on, it was like 85 degrees in my apartment.
Oh yeah, no, that'll happen. Like that's the joys and pains of having to work in silent rooms. I just turn off the air conditioner for a minute, and now it's 103 degrees in here.
Yeah, especially, I mean, dude, just imagine that like being on set with like a lot of people.
Oh yeah, no,
all that body temperature, it just adds up.
I've done it enough times where it's like you shove 9 people in a bedroom and shut off all the fans and air conditioning. It's like, all right, well.
Yep. Especially, it's I love that. I love that though, because like when you're behind the camera, the talent has all the room to move, right? Mm-hmm. But if you ever took a picture behind the camera, the whole crew is just like sardines. And you see like the random boom guy like trying to like play Tetris with like the gaffer, you know, like it's just, I think it's fun.
Oh yeah, no, it's the best. There's nothing better in this world to filmmakers than that feeling of being on set in a little sardine cam.
I love it.